I've seen some debate about whether or not Kaido is living up to the strongest creature alive descriptor which accompanies his introduction in chapter 795 titled Suicide. Although Kaido has proven to be incredibly powerful, we have also seen him nearly defeated by Kazuki Oden and wounded by Kinemon. Accordingly, some doubt has been cast on whether Kaido is truly as powerful as was previously implied. I think what this boils down to is perhaps an intentional misdirect. Although the text box which appears in the final panel of chapter 795 describes Kaido as the strongest creature alive, his introduction also makes it clear that he is not unbeatable. Kaido has suffered defeat as a pirate 7 times. He's been captured by marines or enemy ships 18 times. He has been tortured and lived as a prisoner. He was sentenced to death 40 times. When he was hanged, the rope snapped. When he was put under the guillotine, the blade cracked. His hobby has been attempting suicide. Kaido is not undefeatable, but he is unkillable, and I think there's a very clear and important distinction between the two. We finally got a clue as to why Kaido can't be killed in chapter 970. Oden is about to deliver a finishing blow when Higurushi, without Kaido's knowledge or authority, imitates Momonosuke, thus diverting Oden's attention. In this case, pure dumb luck saves Kaido from what would be certain death. In East Asian folklore, Chinese-style dragons like Kaido may often represent good fortune. Whether Kaido is a dragon that ate a human fruit, as some theorize, or much more likely, a human who ate a mythical Zoan, I believe his power bestows upon him incredibly good fortune in battle. If there's a remote chance, diving from a sky island, that one can collide with the earth and survive, the rope will snap or a guillotine will crack in an attempted execution, the odds are always in Kaido's favor. Interestingly, I think we were given a hint by Oda during Kaido's introduction that this is in fact the case. The narration box reads, "In a one-on-one fight, always bet on Kaido." The beast pirates in the upper echelon of the subsidiary Don Quixote family have names themed after card games, or in other words, games of chance. Basil Hawkins decided to join Kaido when he recognized the odds were overwhelmingly in Kaido's favor. It's worth noting that Momonosuke has a special artificial Zoan which seems to be very similar to that of Kaido's. If in addition to its transformative power, the artificial dragon fruit imbues Momo with the same good fortune that has kept Kaido alive for all these years, Momo could be the key to finally ending Kaido's winning streak. We actually have good reason to believe that mythical Zoan are not simple transformation powers like regular Zoan fruit. Marco's Phoenix Flames have a healing, restorative property, matching the fabled powers of a phoenix in real-world myths and folklore. It thus would make sense for a mythical dragon fruit to grant its users additional powers which correlate to real-world folklore. Kaido specifically is themed on an Eastern-style dragon, as is seemingly Momonosuke. To lend a bit more weight to this theory, there may be evidence that Momo has also been imbued with good fortune. Luffy discovers Momo in a scrap heap on Punk Hazard just before Momo succumbs to starvation. Similarly, the Scabbards arrive on the scene at the exact moment Momo is to be executed by Kaido, thus sparing his life. Kaido's introduction into the story is accompanied with narration boxes describing 40 failed attempts at capital punishment. Thus, Momo's survival of an attempted execution may parallel Kaido's, providing further evidence that Wano's future shogun may be the key to its liberation.